Alright, Bull, 20 HP, plus 15 HP regeneration, plus 10 armor. HP regeneration modifications are increased by 50%. You explode for 300% of your melee, range, and elemental damage. When you take damage, you cannot equip weapons. We're gonna hit them head on. Danger 5, Bull, let's go. So this is basically how you play him. You see a chunk of him, you smash yourself into them, and you kill him. This is the whole thing. But there are methods to this, like this, that you need to do so you don't lose that much HP and you actually kill what you need to kill. Okay, 58 coins, not bad. We're gonna need HP, we're gonna need a lot of luck. We're not gonna need that much crit at the start, so let's go with the luck. We don't need that much damage either. And, well, we cannot gain weapons, so we're gonna be starting with just things that we can buy. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna roll and look for harvesting items. Yeah, harvesting and cursed items in general. And Hedgehog is one of the good items for this guy because it literally gives you 3 stats. So this thing is actually like 3 damage multiplied by 300%. So Hedgehog is one of his main damage items that you need. And do not, like, look, melee, ranged, elemental. If you buy the book, you're not gonna get damage. And do not buy weird ghosts or shit that often on him after the first 5 waves because you need all of your HP. At the start, it doesn't matter that much, so you can buy these. Okay, there it is. That's one of the items that we needed. We're gonna need to take some pickup range too. Alright. Bull, let's go. Yay! Okay. Oh, we have 2 horde waves. We have 2 fucking horde waves. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I got my HP and explosion! Explosion! And just by buying 1 hedgehog, now I'm doing 39 damage, which is fantastic. But Jesus Christ, killing bosses with this guy is actually a fucking nightmare. Okay, nice, nice. We got 42 and baby elefante. Baby elefante. You know what? Let's take him. Let's take him. We're gonna need extra things that do damage aside from me just hitting them head on. Luck is good. Damage. Spawn trees is a fantastic item for him. And this gives you too much negative damage, so do not buy Peaceful Bee. Yeah, do not buy that item on him. Okay, we're gonna buy another hedgehog next time. Okay, let's go. Oh, I look saucy. Okay, and by the way, ranged mobs take priority, so whenever you see him, just dash him and kill him. Okay, we are doing 2 damage with the baby elephant, which is not enough, so we're gonna need to take 50 luck so we can actually like kill some things with it. And alright, that's another one. And by the way, at the start of the game you can just do this, but the reason why I'm not actually like going like this is because I want to get used to not getting hit that often, because at some point in the game these fuckers are gonna do too much damage. And on your level ups, try to not get things like range damage. Damage percentage, melee damage is the best damage that you can take because range damage is just 1 damage. It adds 1. If you want to get a lot of damage upgrades on this character, look for melee damage because melee damage is always in even numbers. I don't want any of these, but I'm gonna take the damage percentage here actually. Okay, consumable healing is very good for us. Damage and range damage is very good for us. I'm gonna buy these. We can actually use them. Another 3 max HP. Yeah, attack speed does not matter for this guy. So defective steroids is actually another good item that you can buy on him. Okay, and these guys are gonna be problematic later, by the way, because those fuckers actually run away from you. And we're gonna have a little bit of, let's say, problems with the mobs that are actually like running away from me. Yeah, and another trick that you can do with this guy, try to get hit by the smallest mobs possible, because there's no rules for you're gonna explode if you get hit by a specific mobs. You just need to get hit. It doesn't matter what kind of mob. Lumberjack shirt, why not? Harvesting is very good for him. Scared Sausage, we're gonna do a little bit damage to the bosses with this, but later. Luck, Engineering doesn't give us damage, but I need economy on this guy because he has no way of improving his economy. So we're gonna take all of these when we see him. Recycler is very good. It's pretty early in the game. And for example, like you see this item, like range damage and elemental damage, this is not that good because it's giving me only 2 things. So for example, we want hedgehogs. We definitely want like melee damage. We do not need attack speed. We can take all of these. And not that, none of those. Sludge is not good either. Like 2 elemental damage is good and all, but you don't want to lose dodge on this guy. Blood donation is the cheat code to the character because you get the explosion for 1 damage. Yeah, blood donations are very good for him. But you have to pay attention to your HP regeneration. It's not like, okay, I see blood donation, I take blood donation. You have to consider the fact that you have a limited way of healing yourself. So if you lose 1 HP and you don't have that much HP regeneration, you're gonna die in the Horde waves. Horde waves are very, very dangerous to this guy. Very, very dangerous for this guy. By taking the blood donation, you literally just take your auto healing ability away from yourself. So you need to have an extra way of healing yourself if you want to real. This is good for us because we're actually playing like with baby with a beard. So if I attract materials, I'm actually gonna do damage. So even though I don't like benefit from range, this is actually not a bad item. This is an item that we don't care about, but I'm gonna take it because I want to remove it from my shop. Armor is very good for him. Elemental damage, no, none of those. I want HP regeneration and melee damage. Speed is not that bad for him too. Alright, now this is a fantastic item for him. Okay, I'm gonna buy the recycling machine. This, weird ghost. No, because this is gonna give me all the HP that I need. We do not necessarily need it. And this is very good too, because we have a lot of consumable healing, and consumable healing multiplied by luck is fantastic. This is good too. Yeah, that's good too. The more luck you have, the more damage we're gonna do with the baby, and plus that, we're gonna get more items from the tree. So in general, luck plus this is a good combo, and also this will do damage for us. Alright, nice. We got a good build going on. Yeah, we got a fantastic start for him. Like, I have a decent, let's say, build for him right now. But it is not HP, let's say, based. So I have to pay a little bit of attention to that section. And fuck, explosions actually make him explode, so. Okay, and from this point of the game, like, they're gonna start doing a lot of damage to you. So you need to be careful about which mobs are hitting you. So here, if you want to not take that much damage, like, go around a little bit, like, find a small mob and get hit by that, because you will just explode anyways. So that will actually make you, like, be able to get more kills, let's say. We don't need any of these. Attack speed, not necessarily. Crit is not. Okay, 4 melee damage. This gives me a lot of damage. Now I'm gonna explode for 68 damage. That's not enough. 1 HP for every piece of armor. If I take it, I'm just gonna have superb amount of HP, but I don't need HP. I need luck right now, so I'm gonna take this actually first. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna roll. Okay, jerky and melee damage. That's a lot more damage. Okay, we gotta buy all of these 3. We are actually making a good build here. Yeah, as I said, luck, more fruits, more consumable healing, more like materials, and more damage from these, and recycling machine, plus more crates with your luck, recycling your items for more economy, on top of this and this and this. Fantastic stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, actually, it's too early to even ask for economy items, so we got a, let's say, good starter economy. And I guess, like, let me show you the big ball of alien. You're gonna need to actually have around like 9 to 20% speed on this guy. Because what you're gonna do, or what you wanna do, is make big balls of aliens, and like this, and then do something like this here. So you take 3 damage and you actually kill a lot more. So it will allow you to actually go around more freely, but be aggressive if you need to. But try to be plus 50% HP at all times, because you don't know how much HP you're actually going to lose sometimes. Sometimes you can get hit by the wrong mob, and well, that will get you killed immediately. Okay, let's see. Book, we don't need it. We don't benefit from engineering. We don't benefit from that either. See, my luck is giving me crates. The crates, I'm recycling, getting money, and I'm buying the other items that I need with it. We're gonna need more HP regeneration than this. I feel like I have enough damage, so I'm gonna take this HP regeneration here. Okay, more HP, more luck for consumable healing. We're gonna buy this item as well. Well, celery tea is gonna get him killed. Yeah. On wave 9, I cannot buy this. I'm gonna skip it. Luck and harvesting is very good for him. Yeah. See, now we're playing a full luck consumable healing plus this. And I'm doing like 14 damage with the baby. That would be fantastic if I can find the cyber ball too. Like, cyber ball would make this build just amazing at this point. Yeah, but I still, yeah, like, don't get hit by that guy. See, like, he did 7 damage. This does 6 damage. These guys only do 4 damage. So I need to go around and go back, get hit by the smallest one possible, lose just 4 HP, and at the same time kill the biggest mob possible. And the best items you can actually find for this guy are explosion-based damage modifiers or explosion size. Like, explosion size at the beginning of the game is the item you want to find. Like, no matter how much economy you have, if you don't have explosion size at this point, you're not going to be able to kill any bosses or go through Endless. So I think that's the best thing we can actually look for, like explosion size and explosion damage with dynamites. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna need a little bit more. Okay, we are an explosion-based character, so these can actually do a little bit of damage, so I'm gonna actually take it. Here, I'm gonna take the melee damage, because I feel like I have enough of the other things. Penguins, no, not really. We're gonna buy the jerky for more healing. We're gonna buy this for harvesting and luck. Well, I have perfect coins, so we cannot even buy things, even if I wanted to. Okay, good thing. Good going, good going. What's my damage with the baby now? Okay, not bad. We're doing 18 damage. That actually kills the small mobs. So, for example, see that big fucker? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab those and just go around him and hit the smaller ones while hitting him. So that is how we gonna actually try to manage and kill him. Alright, alright, alright. Come here, come here. Yeah, see? That guy is a pain in the fucking ass if you want to kill with this guy. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive here. Okay, good, good. And like that. Alright, I have enough consumable healing, so I can actually do random dives sometimes. But again, always pay attention to your HP. You do not want to fall below 50% HP on this guy, no matter which point of the game you're at. Okay, now I need to go to the corner and think about the actions that I've taken. Okay, not bad. We are not killing enough. We are not getting enough kills. Armor actually takes away my HP. Losing dodge. Not really. I don't want to lose my dodge. Okay. More HP is not that bad. A little bit more speed is good too. We don't need crit at the moment. Padding is too much for him right now. Oh, okay, Barnacles is gonna actually get me fucking killed, but I'm gonna get it. 35% stat gain and 1 curse gain whenever I level up. More luck, more luck. Damage percentage is not that bad because I have a lot of damage. So if I take that, I will probably do about 91 damage. Yeah, 93 actually, not bad. Do not play this item anytime after wave 5 on him. If you buy it, you're just cursing yourself. This is not a bad item for him too, because if you get gardens plus consumable healing, this actually gives you a lot of garden fruits, but we are not a, let's say, garden based thing. I'm gonna buy this because of the HP regeneration and that. Fuck that luck. I'm gonna buy this mushroom too. We need some ways of healing ourselves. Yeah, I don't have enough healing going on for him. Like, the consumable healing might look good, but it is not as good as it sounds like. Like, I need HP regeneration. Okay, gather around, make a big ball of alien, and let's do this! Yeah, that's gonna be the main strategy from this point of the game on. Make big balls, crush them next. Unnecessarily got hit there. Unnecessarily got hit there. Right, come here. Okay, we got a crate. Fantastic, fantastic. And, okay, so pay attention to two things. Never be at full HP. Never be below 50% HP. I think if you pay attention to those two things, in general, that's gonna make your life on this character much easier than it should be. And look for fruits, I guess. Look for fruits and make your path in a way that you actually reach your fruits. 4, 3, 2, and I can do a dive here. Thank you. Nice. Do not buy this ever in this game. That's a trap item. 12% crit, why not? That's a legendary. Never let go of legendaries. HP regeneration, HP and HP regeneration, not bad. We don't need this. Damage percentage for less attack speed. This is actually good because we do not benefit from attack speed anyways. And do not buy items like fuel tank because even though this gives you damage, these give you damage too. So when you take it, you basically get just 2 points of 300%. Like, you get 6 damage for 100 coins, which is not what you want to do. Pickup range is really good for him, but I don't feel like losing any HP regeneration right now. I don't need that. Like, see, mastery is another item you need to avoid because it's not good. 50% chance of gaining. This is not a bad item for him. Yeah, not a bad item, especially if I'm gonna go through this horde wave. It might actually be good for us. We don't need that, we don't need it. Spicy sauce, avoid this item. Avoid this item in general for him. But I can actually use it because it's gonna be a horde wave plus luck. Yeah, we can actually make use of it this time. This time specifically. Lure, it gives HP regeneration. Maybe I can kill him. Maybe we can kill him. And let me read the chat. Let me look at that. And you don't want to fall under half HP at any point. Proceeds to not go half HP. What? Because I know the limitations on the HP. So whenever I'm giving tips about the game, usually I consider like giving tips for, let's say, new players. Because I know how much damage I will take until the end of the wave. I know how much HP I'm gonna gain. So I actually know how to handle my HP. So I can risk it, let's say, more controlled version of it. But when I'm giving tips, it's like, okay, you need to pay attention to this because you don't know some things or some mechanics about the game. So it will actually be helpful for them, but for me, it's a little bit different. Like, if I want to have good endless runs, I need to take big risks. I cannot play it safe. What is your favorite item in the game? Favorite item in the game? After the patch, favorite item, like so far, I guess it's the fish. It's the fish that allows you to do extra damage to the mobs that actually have higher HP than 75%. That is my favorite item. Because that item is super OP. That item is super overpowered. That item is really, really super overpowered. Okay, am I able to kill these sharks with one attack? I need to check that. Okay, I cannot kill him. So I need more damage. I need to be, like, another goal that you need to have on this character is to be able to kill everything with just one explosion. So now that I saw that I cannot kill the sharks in one explosion, now I am on the edge. So I want to actually buy more damage items. Yeah, I want to take more damage items. Okay, see, like the luck thing is now working. Melee damage, 25% enemy speed. Like, I don't care about the enemy speed because I have a speed. This is, I think, the only time I am willing to buy the scarf. Because I am actually, like, depending on HP regeneration. That's the first time ever that I bought that item after the patch. Literally the first time that I bought that item. Anything that does damage, we're gonna buy it. Tyler, even though it does only 24 damage, we gonna take it. Coupon, fantastic, finally. Oh, 8 melee damage, that is nice. Okay, now I'm doing 144 damage. Fantastic, good shit, good shit. Lure, more HP regeneration, random explosions. This is a fantastic item for him too. HP and melee damage at the same time. We're gonna buy this too. Okay, we found our second baby. Sadly, we're gonna go through a horde wave before having that baby. I wish I could have bought this baby before the horde wave. Yeah, I got that. It was funny to hear and see two quite contradictory things. Well, dissonance. Dissonance is one of the main things you're gonna witness a lot in this channel, I guess, Ray. Drandir says something and does it at the same time. T. Alright, on the horde waves you gotta be super careful because these motherfuckers are going to actually kill me if I'm not careful. And we don't care about their speed because, well, I don't need to actually let them catch me here because this shit can happen now. Okay. Okay, nice. Actually, the Scar is actually like doing magic here, because most of the let's say high damage doing mobs are big mobs and they are slow. So actually the fact that the small mobs are catching me and not the big ones is actually helping me explode and kill the mobs that I need to kill. So this is actually working fantastically right now at my benefit. Okay, okay, going good, going good. Let me do this and this here. Okay, we need to kill that guy. Okay, that's one of them. Okay, that's both of them. Okay, we got both our crates. Good horde wave. Good fucking horde wave. Nice. Fantastic horde wave. Okay, more luck and harvesting. Who gives a shit about attack speed? Armor and dodge, not bad. Sunken bell. I think I can use this for killing the bosses. So I am actually gonna take this time. I don't care about XP, so let's take that as well. Damage percentage, armor. I'm gonna take the damage percentage. That's gonna give me a lot. Okay, 12 HP is fantastic. Okay, HP regeneration, more damage, lock, more economy. Okay, fantastic. Explosion size, number 1. We found it. I am saved. Giant spell, we can't use this that often because I have low crit and attack speed, so I will take this only if I get it from a boss or something. Yeah, like we cannot use this. We're gonna need this, but not right now. Never play Peacock on him. Never play with your PP on this character. Not a bad item, I want that. Bad item. Not a bad item, I would buy it if it's free, but it's not worth it right now, I guess. Yeah. But I will need it for this guy. Yeah, I will definitely need this for that guy. But anyways, I can get better items. I believe I will get better items. I'm gonna buy this too. Okay. Alright, let's go. Good. This is not a bad run. This is not a bad run on him. Okay, I'm gonna just remove this guy from the face of the earth because I don't want to be at max HP. Okay, we wanna find, we are looking for a blood donation. If we can find one, that would be fantastic. And now my explosion size is a little bit bigger, so we're actually gonna like kill more with less effort, which is always a good thing. In Brotato, killing things without risking too much. I think that's the name of the ball game. That's the name of the ball game. But for offensive measures, like there are quite a few items that we are looking for. Number 1, we are looking for economy items. Number 2, we are looking for a cyber ball. And what else? What else? I think, yeah, I think the biggest thing that we are looking for is those. Maybe a hunting trophy would be best, because we cannot really play Starfish on this character. We never stand still, so I will just sell this. Okay, melee damage is not that bad. And Barnacle is doing some magic here. Okay, let's take damage percentage here, more melee damage and crit, more HP and armor. This is not a bad item. HP, damage, armor, and speed. I don't need that much armor. We don't need another 3. Well, I wish this was actually cursed, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Why not? Not bad, not good, but for 8, not really. Not now. Not now. A garden is good, and that is our cyber ball. Okay, fantastic, good stuff. I need to get some XP gain because I have the barnacle. Yeah, with the barnacle plus XP gain, we can actually scale this character a little bit higher than he is right now. Okay. Alright, let's go. 14. We have a good build going on. I like what we have here. Can I kill this guy with one shot? Okay, still cannot. I need more damage. Until wave 17, I'm gonna try to get to 400 damage probably. Yeah, with 400 damage, I think I can actually kill that boss and take his goodies. Yeah, 400 would be a good thing. Okay, for getting 400, I'm gonna need to take around 22-ish damage points. So with my next level ups, I'm gonna try to get melee damage modifier. Okay, come back here. Where are you going? Don't leave me. Don't leave me, please. Okay, we have a little bit of dodge. That helps too, by the way. But sometimes, by the way, you can get you can die because of your dodge on this character. Because you want to get hit by the small mob, but you dodge the small mob and you get hit by the big mob, and it definitely gets your ass kicked. Okay, damage percentage is not that bad too. Fantastic find. Fan-fucking-tastic find. I'm gonna mix Gnome for a shit ton of melee damage and elemental damage. Now I am doing 293 damage with XP gain on this plus Cyberball, maximum kill gain, maximum killing now. I have become a killing machine, may I say. A mechanical bull, a minotaur, may I say now. With your comment about dissonance, you made me remember the resonance catastrophe of Tacoma Bridge. Do you know that? If not, look it up on YouTube. It's quite interesting. Huh. 1 second. Tacoma Bridge. Tacoma Narrow Bridge Collapse. Okay. On 1914. Ah, it's a short. Alright, I'm actually gonna watch it after the stream. Arigato rei-san, arigato gozaimashita, madam. Alright, let's go 15. This is, by the way, one of the good sides of streaming, or in general, like being on the internet constantly. Like, man, like people know so many unique and fantastic things that over time, it actually like happens to you as a teacher too. Because I spend a lot of time of my, let's say, young adulthood, like between 20 and 30, like teaching. Like I met a lot of different people from different fields and so on, and each one of them like taught me or told me some interesting facts that you cannot hear about, like people talking about those normally. And one of the good sides of teaching and streaming is that random facts that are being dropped on you. And well, thank you guys for them. And guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please feel free to like the stream so more people can find these streams. And well, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel for more Noita gameplay, Brotato gameplay, and other gameplays, indie games in general. You know what? I don't give a shit about Spyglass. I have no economy going on, so I will take this even though it's not cursed. I kind of feel like I have enough damage, but I want to kill that boss, so I'm gonna take this melee damage here too. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Sorry. Not bad, but I don't necessarily need it right now. I need economy items and HP regeneration. Less damage, more harvesting. 49. 8 multiplied by 5, that's 40. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna buy these. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy harvesting items. Sift is not that bad for him because of the cyber ball. When I collect material, I do damage, but I would not buy this because it's not worth the effort. Like, I collect the materials anyways. So if the game gives it to me for free, I'm gonna take it right now. No. Armor dodge, by the way, remember we've bought this item. Where are you? Show yourself. Yeah, this. Because armor gives me HP, when I buy this, I'm not losing 3 HP, I'm only losing 1 HP. So this is actually a very good item. Like, see, I only lost 1 HP there. Do not buy Weird Ghost on them. More HP regeneration, more damage, crit elemental damage. We take, like, literally, like, this is not worth it. Because you gain elemental damage, you lose elemental damage. So this gives you 0 damage. You just buy 4% crit for 144 coins. Which is just garbage. More enemies, very good. More elemental damage, not worth it. That's too expensive. Crit and melee damage, not bad. I would have liked this, but I want to roll. Okay, Vigilante ring. Fantastic, fantastic. And avoid items like this, because you do not benefit from attack speed. This is not that bad too, because of the XP gain. But I'm not gonna save it on the shop. Maybe we get something better out of just random crates. A colleague told me the resonance of the human spine is about 5 to 6 hertz. Oh, dude, like, about resonance? Apparently, like, for example, cats, like, do you hear ASMR time? Like, when cats do the like this thing, apparently, it's a way for kittens to heal their internal organs by purring. So that krr krr sound that they're making is actually, like, even though it is for when they are happy, it actually helps their health. That actually, when you have a, let's say, pet, one of the main reasons, like, okay, I'll talk about this. This is actually a deeper thing. If your chickens ever have a stomach infection or any kind of digestion illness, you just add hot sauce to their water. They can't taste it and it cleans it out of its food for us. Oh, nice. Sincerely, someone who grew chickens for 10 years. Oh, damn nice. I had chickens when I was a kid though. When I was in elementary school, I had 6 chickens and 2 ducks and 1 tortoise at the same time in the same house. I don't know about the resonance of spine, but a nerve has a voltage of about -70. When there is no signal, sent ATM. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, because the whole nervous system works in, let's say, electrical current, kinda, I guess. And yeah, about the cats and kittens things, by the way. So one of the main reasons, apparently, that underlying reasons which affects the pets in general, is the fact that you touch them and they are happy and they make those sounds. Apparently, sounds actually affect our health really good too. For example, if you play good music for cows, they produce apparently better milk, more milk production. For cats, the kurr sound actually helps them heal their internal organs. So when you pet them, you actually are increasing their lifespan at the same time of showing them love. And in general, psychologically, humans are very, like, spending intimate times with your loved ones, like specifically even physically. It actually affects their mood, their hormone production, their general health too. So, for example, like, spending intimate times with your loved one can improve their health. because you're actually like resonating with each other too at the same time. You're speaking like in low voice. It actually like has better hormone, like let's say balancing effects, like because of the voice, because it affects them in that. I could have like died from 1 damage, but done like billions of damage with this. Ah, damn. But yeah, in general, sounds are actually like, there is more to them that benefit us than we know it, I think. I used to grow 120,000 chickens every 6 weeks. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of chicken. That's a lot of fucking chickens, mate. 120,000. Huh. Like for meat production or for egg production? That's another thing, or both at the same time. Like which one were your, which one specifically? That purring has been shown to be beneficial for human health as well. Yeah, plants grow faster when exposed to women singing to them. Yeah, exactly. And men tend to live shorter when they're exposed to high-pitched voice of women. That has been proven through history. And my grandfather. He died very early because my grandma used to scream a lot. That's a joke, by the way. They loved each other. Okay, I think I can kill this boss. Yeah, we might be able to kill this boss pretty easily. Let's see. Come on. By the way, do not get hit by the boss himself when you're fighting the bosses. Try to get hit by the mobs and do damage to them, because you're gonna lose too much HP too fast, and that will not be good for your, let's say, general health. Okay, I need to gain a little bit of HP before I come back, because no rush, I have time to kill him. Okay, there. I need one more go at him. Come on, one more. Thank you. Okay, we got him. We got him on time. Nice. Fantastic. Expose... oh, well, it's cursed. We don't care about it. It will give me, like, more fruits from the gardens later, so let's just take it. Why not? In general, women with beautiful voice are a blessing. That is one of the things I actually look for in a partner. Like a beautiful voice is a plus. Like if you don't have it, like I don't give a shit, but if you have it, it's a plus. And meat birds. Oh. Okay, so here's a question for somebody who has now let's use the community and the presence of people from different, let's say, things, or let's say fields in life. So you have over 10 years of, let's say, experience in that field. So, number one thing, would you recommend a youngster to actually like try to go to that field of work, and which one is more profitable? Producing chicken meat or eggs? Which one? And when you're like, number one is the profit of materialistic, like, and which one is more work? Like the meat production is more work, or the, let's say, egg production? Which one you have to work more for it? Alright, 1 second. Like, by the way, like further information that you don't need to know. Eggs are actually my favorite meal. Yes. Oh, nice. Explosion damage and size and range damage. Fantastic find. Yes. I am a simple man. I have simple pleasures. Eggs are like boiled egg, fried egg, French omelette, whatever. Just eggs. That is like my number one food source most of the time. Like, there are days that my sisters cook dinner and they have really good cooking. I just don't eat that and just fry a couple of eggs with some, let's say, maybe, it can be everything. Like, it can be onions mixed with tomato. It can be mushrooms. Holy shit, I love eggs and mushroom. But in general, oh, baby is actually a good item for us too, because it does damage. If something does damage, we buy it basically on this character. Okay, more damage. Okay, that's a shit ton of damage. We want that. Alright, let's keep going. And coming back to the sound thing, like in general, one of the bad things that happens in a lot of populated areas, like air pollution, is one of the things that people pay a lot of attention to. Holy shit, that starfish is actually getting me destroyed here. Environmental effects of, let's say, pollution in general are thought of, let's say, okay, like pollution, rivers, oceans, and so on. But one of the very, very bad psychological problems that people face in big cities is the fucking sound pollution. It affects people's mood, everything, and as humans, we are apparently not... We are not made to be constantly exposed to, let's say, voice or sound in general. That's one of the reasons, like when you buy headphones, or when you're like, for example, like you have, okay, we don't care about this. We're gonna buy this for the crit chance. So, for example, your headphones sometimes give an alarm that, oh, you've been exposed to, let's say, voices for over this much time. Do you want to take a break or something? Your phone will literally like give you, let's say, a warning. That's one of the main reasons. Like, we are not supposed to be exposed, not because of high pitch, even low pitch or sound in general. That's why meditation is actually not that bad, because you're not exposed to anything, even sound. So when you're meditating, one of the things that you can do is actually use noise cancelling headphones. Like, don't listen to anything sometimes. That's very good for your, let's say, health and mental health in general. Absolutely not. You work 12 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for the entire 6-week cycle. Meat birds are far more labor intensive than egg layers. So that's a line of work that you want to pay people to do for you. So if an investment, so let me ask you about it as an investment. So if I have X amount of money, would it be a good investment to actually buy a chicken farm and, for example, let's say station 2 people to work there 24/7? Maybe pay a family to live on your farm and let them grow chickens and produce eggs for you. Like, would that be beneficial? Would you see that as a good, let's say, investment? Because this is something that you can hear on the streams. Like, I want, like, people to share their experience, because this is, you cannot find this on the internet, okay? You cannot find shit like this on the internet. This is entrepreneurial, and actually we fucking need people to actually do jobs like this, man. Professional experience. New generation is looking for, like, let's say, more white collar jobs, and believe it or not, I believe in a not far future, a lot of professions that we necessarily need to survive as humans will not be preferred by people because they don't just pay enough. And we're gonna be in fucking we're basically gonna be in trouble. Because people will not go on farms and grow chickens anymore. And, well, good luck buying fucking chicken with all this inflation if this keeps going on. And there's no people who want to go and work on farms and grow chickens. Yeah, so yeah. It might not be a good investment right now, but maybe in 5-10 years, when the new generation actually gets there to be the only workforce out there, well, good luck buying fucking chicken, which is more expensive than meat now. Because nobody wants to work on a fucking chicken farm anymore. Okay, Sif's Relic, we got it for free. See? Magic. That's a lot of crit chance. We're gonna need crit chance for economy. Okay, double. Double, nice. I don't need HP regeneration. I'm gonna get damage percentage here. More enemies, more luck and HP, more explosions and more crit. Thank you. Okay, 2 good items. HP regeneration and max HP. We just gonna buy that. This one, I'm gonna buy it too. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I don't want to let that shit go. Okay, let me see. In my country, it's illegal. We have a supply management and price management system. So here you couldn't just go start a farm. You would need to purchase existence quota tickets. Where are you coming from? If you don't mind me asking, Stefan. Well, it should be because, for example, they're trying to like balance the, let's say in general, the market. That in general you don't find that thing in a lot of countries. Because for example in Turkey, I don't know, like there are rules for it. I'm ignorant about it, but I think there is a quota for everything basically these days. Like for example, even if you're working in the forestry industry, there is only a certain amount of trees you can actually like put down. You need to pay fines. You can go to jail. For example, in Turkey, if you cut a let's say I think tree, you can go to jail for around 5 years here. I don't know about the other countries. But even in the fishing industry, like you cannot fish all the time. You have quotas for that too, I guess. But in general, I don't know. That's one of the things, because these days whenever people are thinking about like a side hustle or investment or something, like the easiest options are, yeah, buy a stock, put your money in the bank for, let's say, interest if you don't want to like, let's say, get that. But you need to learn about a lot of things. Internet is magical. Internet is a magical place that for, I don't know, for people who want to actually learn about investing their time, their effort, their money and so on, you can find a lot of source and a lot of helpful people that actually can give you like useful information. So I try to actually like benefit from it whenever I could. But in general, knowing about like how different, let's say, sectors or field work actually will allow you over time to, I don't know, maybe find something that is right for you, or maybe that works better than you imagine. Like, for example, what are the chances of you knowing actually, like, for example, a chicken farm is actually a very lucrative business. You need to get on that shit right now. Or maybe in 10 years you need to get on that shit. I don't know, but in general, like, that's one of the magical things about the internet that I think is underrated. There are only a limited source of, let's say, I would have loved to, like, have a channel, or, like, if I'm doing, let's say, a help or a community channel, or a, let's say, a variety channel, like, one of the main things that I would have loved to do is going around and asking, like, professionals from different fields of work. And by professionals, I don't mean those snob fucking CEOs who a lot of people are talking to these days about why are you not starting your own business today? Yeah, fuck that shit. A lot of people lost everything they had because they listened to too many motherfuckers on the internet that wanted to sell you a podcast. But I'm not talking about that. Like, literally go in a village and ask a guy that, is it worth coming here and working as a farmer right now? In, I don't know, in Turkey, in Germany, in United States. And that's what I mean. Like, that's something that I would have loved to do. Like, if I was not a gaming channel, if not right now, maybe in the future, if I go variety, or if you guys want to see it, or if I have the means to, like, I would have loved to do interviews with normal people. I don't know, like, I think the internet allows a lot of people to say their opinions about a lot of things, but those are not fucking normal people. A lot of shit that you find on the internet is staged too much, and it benefits, like, I want to do that shit without thinking of the benefits that it has for me. because then the person who I'm talking to will not talk out of their ass because he has to get something out of this thing. So that's the main reason, like that I would have loved to do it, because I don't like personally find enough unfiltered let's say content on internet which is for free. There are like things for a lot of things for free on the internet, but I would have loved to actually like let the voice of normal people be heard more on the internet, because I think people need to hear more about the realities of things, not just like start your business, open a Shopify account today, ruin your fucking life right now. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, by the way. Like maybe you start something like that and you become very successful, but well, it's not for everyone, and not every information on the internet is real and honest. So I think if you go to a village and talk to a grandpa and grandma who are not educated, that's all they've known all their lives maybe, or let's say an agriculture engineer on the field who has worked for like 5-6 years as a, let's say beginner level, like you go and talk to them and have their opinion about this shit. I think that is more valuable than any shit entrepreneurial shit that you can find on the internet. Alright, I'm gonna buy the snowball because I'm running out of options here. I do not have enough economy. This is the only source of economy that I have right now. And these are going to actually like ruin my entire life soon. XP, more damage, more damage. Yeah, not enough, not enough. I'm not getting enough. Like, I need to find robot arms and shit. Like, I bought all of the coupons on fucking Cursed. Okay, finally, hunting trophy. I have 74% crit chance, so that's gonna be good. This is actually not gonna be that bad. We're gonna buy this as well, and that. Thank you. Alright, we got a good build going on. Now that I have the hunting trophy, I'm gonna have a little bit of extra economy going on as well. But now we're getting close to the parts of the game that I will start focusing a little bit more. But in like 4 or 5 waves. Because the escalation of the damage of the bosses is gonna outdone like my HP, so I'm not gonna be able to actually like kill these bosses like this. Yeah, like right now I need a blood donation. Now I really do need a blood donation because I will not be able to get myself hit by the bosses and do damage to them at the same time. Yeah, we're gonna get fucked up really fast, really soon, if we do not find that fucking blood donation soon. And the main items now that I have more economy are blood donation. Greek fire is not that bad. 2 life steal when you level up, negative HP. This is not a bad item because if I buy that, I can buy bloody hand. Okay, let's take that. 2 armor is always welcome from this point on. Giant's belt, I have to buy it. Alien eyes, more economy. Come on, mate. Okay, explosion damage. That's fantastic find. I cannot invest in these right now. Okay, that is cursed. This is one of the items that I wanted. Like I'm not doing a lot of damage with it, but well, anything for a little bit of more damage, I guess. I'm not gonna buy this out of here. I'm gonna buy this as well. Yeah, we need to do extra damage with anything that I find, but nah, not 2 of them. Yeah, not 2 of them really. On that topic of sharing information, my town used to have a huge living library a few times a year. It was super cool. So like 30 to 40 experts in whatever at one place to ask questions to. Oh yeah, that really is cool. I don't think there's anything like that in my region. Oh man, that is fantastic. I live in Istanbul, Turkey, and there are job fairs here. You can go to universities and like learn about for example, the departments that they have and they teach and so on. But most of them, like when you go to a job fair or when you go to, let's say, any kind of fair, people want to gain something out of it, okay? Like either the governments need to actually make something like those fairs, like the professionals come there just to talk to people. They don't have anything to gain from it. Like the company is not paying for them. They're not there because they're gonna gain something. They're there to share information. Maybe even give some professionals money to just go and talk to people about their experience, about what children or let's say young adults need to really hear. Because I don't know, in general, I think there's too much useless information and too much unfiltered information on the internet. And it's actually affecting the, let's say, general public in a very negative, very negative way, very fast, very fast. Range damage is good for us because we have baby with a beard too. Okay, crit. Okay, I don't know, this is not going to affect my character because that adds it to the weapon slot, so I'm not gonna be able to benefit from this shit. Yeah, okay, cracking these nuts, we buy that, and it does 3,900 damage. Not bad, not bad. Okay, metal detector, more enemies, faster burns. Well, I'm not gonna buy that. We're gonna buy that too. That's a huge damage bump. Okay, this is good too. If I buy this, I'm gonna be dodge capped. Nice, nice, fantastic. I'm gonna lose a little bit of damage, but who gives a shit? We need it. Yeah, we fucking need it. Alright, let me drink some water. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, in general, so remember, like we were talking about like sound and how much like sound pollution has effects on your psychology, on your health, physical health, mental health, and so on. Information has the same effect on people apparently. So for example, like this is not like I am not 100% sure about this information, but look it up. I'm gonna tell you the numbers or the things that I think that are correct, but I'm not 100% sure that are correct because I read this paper a long time ago about it. So apparently your attention resources are very limited as a human. So I think it was 17 points or credits of attention or 19 or one of those numbers, I think. So you can only pay attention to a certain amount of things in your life. You can know certain number of people for real in your life, and basically like there's a limit to how much information, like it can be receptory information from your physical, from your ears, from your eyes, and information is the same fucking thing. So for example, you can get you can burn out because of the extra information that you're taking. For example, if you're spending a lot of time on the internet just looking at news and so on, it will burn your fucking attention, let's say, receptors. Because we are, as humans, we are not supposed to be exposed to this much information. It can be social information about like this celebrity did that fucking thing. We are not, like, let's say, genetically or as a species meant to be this much exposed to information as a whole. It can be information about your neighbors, information about the government, about news reports, about I don't know, whatever, about politics, Twitter, fucking Twitter. Every line is different information about a different topic. You're like, yeah, being more informed is good for you. You will be more knowledgeable, more blah, 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 blah. But we are not supposed to be living like this. So in general, it is not like beneficiary to people all the time. Like we're not supposed to be exposed to like this much sound. This much YouTube, for example, this much content in general, because like think about like our ancestors, like your grandpa didn't know what the fuck is going on in the other town, and that, yeah, even though that made him, let's say, this is not, I'm not using ignorant here as let's say a bad thing about, I'm saying about not knowing. Actually, why use ignorant? Like, not knowing is a better word here. Yeah, so your grandpa did not know what the fuck was, and he was like oblivious about what is happening in the other town. He had a good life, he was happy, he was a loving parent, maybe a loving husband, maybe. He did not know about the politics, what the government is doing right now to him. Yeah, it affected him. Maybe he was getting fucked over by the middleman who was like selling the things that he's growing for much higher price, but well, he was still like selling. He was working, and he worked until he died. But he did not know enough. I think like one of the things we lost is balance in general about like how much, okay, knowing is good, but what is the fucking, where do you stop taking information in? Where's the limitation on that shit? This is actually a very good item for us here. A lot of damage and crit. Now I'm almost crit cap. We're gonna be getting more benefit from that hunting trophy. 3 is beneficial for this, and I have a lot of luck. And Venom HP regeneration is doubled when you have less than 50% of your health. So this is gonna be very good HP regeneration for this character. Okay, extra stomach. We want this curse, but I'm gonna buy it because I'm running out of fucking options here. I'm gonna buy this to just remove it from the shop. Okay, we can use this. I am gonna buy that, and a little bit more speed, why not? I'm gonna buy this pumpkin too, because if I get Pierce, I have those babies. Those babies can do a little bit more damage with the Pierce. Okay, that's good too. Hey, hello Joey son, and welcome everybody, welcome to the stream. And guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream so more people can find these videos and it gets recommended to more people. And arigato gozaimashita for that. And AJ, what was work? Dude, Joey, I took a 2-day break from streaming in general, but I needed it. I took a small break to go around, let's say a little bit. I spent some time just going around cafes and sitting and talking to random people. And it was nice, it was nice. But now that I'm back, we're gonna be at the, let's say, usual, let's say streaming every day or making videos. So content is coming again every day. Until I decide to take a break, or maybe on the video days I will go out. So when I'm not streaming. And for tomorrow, guys, tomorrow is Noita day. I've been practicing a little bit of Noita. Now I have almost 40 hours of Noita. So tomorrow I am gonna try to go even deeper than where we went last time. So last time we made it to the 5th floor. This time I am targeting going to the 6th floor. Or maybe even kill a boss or something, because holy fuck, I want to make progress in that game. But coming back to the topic in general about like information, okay, why not? Okay, this is actually not bad. We benefit a lot from HP regeneration. I don't need the speed. Luck, sure. Okay, economy comes first, armor, crit, and speed, that's second. We are almost crit capped. Melee damage gives me a lot of that. This is a, let's say, additional item. Okay, fantastic explosion size. I am actually gonna buy this. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, let's get it. Okay, let's go. There are certain items that I need. I need to actually, like, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I need another hunting trophy. I need a fucking blood donation, and I need more explosion size. I need an enormous amount of explosion size if we want to keep going. And I have not gotten a single lure. I'm not gonna buy this. I'm betting on my cursed, so I'm just gonna roll until I get items for cursed. Yeah, it's too late in the game to be like saving things to get them cursed later. Yeah, this is gonna get me killed. This is not that bad or good either. Okay, another cyber ball. That's not bad. And we're gonna have this one too. Okay, I'm not gonna buy a lure. Yeah, not gonna buy a lure. Hey, Joy, how have you been doing? And it was good, really busy as college students move in, but that's just more money for me. They're loading their freezers right now too. Ah, nice. Oh, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that business is booming. Oh man, yeah. The fucking schools. Oh, holy shit. Oh, holy fuck. I just remembered. The bus is gonna be. Yeah, the metro bus is gonna be fucking crowded again. Don't come to Istanbul for studying. Yeah, we're good here. Don't come study here. Let the traffic be lighter, please. There's too many people here. Have you seen or heard of Abiotic? A friend of mine has been playing it and made it sound really cool. It's kind of like half of Half-Life, he said, cross-platform too, I believe. Like Abiotic Shock? Ah, yeah. I've seen it. It's actually like Half-Life version, let's say graphic style at least. And there are worlds that you can explore apparently. You can play it with friends. It's multiplayer and it's actually quite popular these days. It's one of the top played games right now. Abiotic Factor is the name. Yeah, it's a good game apparently. A lot of people are actually playing it. I wanted to actually play it, but well, people did not want to watch it because I chose Noita for the other stream because I always play Brotato. I always stream and play Brotato at the same time. So after I asked you guys for a survival game, you guys recommended like Noita. It was what was it? There was the Forest, there was Rust, and what was the other one? Dead by Daylight. I think that was it. Which one was it? Holy shit, I don't remember the name of the game. Now it's just gone out of my attention zone. But, well, you guys voted for Noita, so that's why I'm playing Noita, but that game is on my radar. Abiotic Factor was on my radar because it really looks like a good game. And if you've played like Noita and any survival game and Half-Life, I think that game actually gives you the benefits of all worlds. Yes, that game, I might be checking that later. Yeah, I believe it's a good game. It was one of the game that was actually recommended a lot. It has very positive reviews on the Steam also. You're still dodging playing Dark Souls. Dude, I am playing fucking Noita. Noita is Dark Souls pixelated. Alright, guys. Okay, let me take a 3-4 minutes break. When I come back, I'll come back with a drink. And also, we're gonna keep going and see how far we can take the ball. Because I think we're gonna be going another 20 waves-ish, if I'm lucky here. Alright, I'll be back in like 4 or 5 minutes. And guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please do like the stream. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel for more great indie game content, streams, and other shenanigans. Alright, I'll be back. And thanks for your support, mates. Alright, I am back at your beautiful presence, ladies and gentlemen. And I forgot to close that poll. Let me read the chat. You're still talking. Hi, Trendian. Also, do a run with Demon Abyssal Terror. Yeah, I am actually planning on it. Maybe next stream. Next stream, I'm gonna do a demon, maybe. Because a lot of people have been asking me for a Demon Abyssal Terrors run. So, next time, next stream. Probably Monday. Monday I'm gonna do, let's say, demon stream. Yeah, why not? Let's do demon on Monday. Because tomorrow is Noita Day, and the day after that is going to be that. Ever been so tired after a busy work day that you just sit in the car to relax before you drive home? That's me right now, and I'm glad the stream is going. I'll hang out a bit more before my 30 minutes drive. Well, Well, thanks for your work. That's number one. And, well, hope you have a great time at home, dude. And, well, you survived. You survived another day. So that's another thing. You survived yet another day. That's a plus. That's a thing we need more of. The poll was up, but at least you didn't leave it open for us to add things to it. That is not possible, happily, because I don't know what the fuck people will add to it. Like, I know you guys will not add bad shit, crazy things to it. Okay, I need to be a little bit careful about how much damage I'm taking now. Okay, I'll try to stay above 50% HP because these guys can wreck me. Okay, let me take a little bit of mob damage here and do damage to this guy. Okay, I need to remove them. They need to be going. Okay, fuck that. Okay, I'm gonna go back and heal up and go back again. Yeah, I need more damage. Fuck. Yeah, I need much more damage. Come on, hit me one more time. I did not get hit that often, like next to the bosses. Come on, die already. Okay, that's one of them down. Okay, I'm gonna get full health and go back to that guy again in 3 seconds. Okay, it's time. Well, he dies about now. Okay, killed him right on the last second. This gives me a little bit extra damage, so I'll take it. It gives me actually 5 elemental damage because I have that item that gives damage when you take elemental damage. Ugly Tooth is not bad. Toolbox gives me nothing. Armor is always good on this character. Range damage gives me damage to babies and normal damage. Tentacles, a garden, let's take that for, let's say, the food things. Treasure map and explosion size and explosion damage. That's fantastic. More damage. Celerity, I'm actually gonna take this one. 50%, 51% enemy health will not affect me that greatly right now. Sharp bullet is good for us right now because of the babies. This adds pierce to my baby with a beard, so it's actually a good item for us. Damage plus no, attack speed, none of that shit. Explosion damage is the best thing you can buy for this guy, so buy it. It increases your damage immensely. See? 3000 just gave me around 100 damage. We're gonna buy this shit too. Alright. My build is right now good, but it needs improvement. Like one of the biggest improvements we can get for him right now is explosion size, and after that, believe it or not, it's lucky coin. Lucky coin is the next thing, and well, we still have the top priority item that we haven't got, which is blood donation or bloody hand. And I've seen none of those items like any time recently, or from the start of the game, to be honest. But well, it is what it is. We have to make do with what we have right now. And guys, remember, this is very important information. Baby with a beard can crit, but Cyber Ball and Elephant do not crit. So you do not wanna get all the mobs killed with those two things. So you have to go around and actually kill people and the mobs with your normal explosions, even at Endless. So you actually benefit from the hunting trophy. So move constantly, get hit by mobs constantly. Armor also gives me HP, so I'm just gonna lose 1 HP here, so we take that. Coral, we don't stand still. Range damage is fantastic for this guy. We don't need any of these. I'm gonna take the baby here. Yeah, I don't wanna take that, I'm too poor for it. Pickup range is good for me too as right now. Another elephant, that's nice. More damage. I'm not gonna take this as a priority. I need other items, so I'm gonna skip it. Melee damage and a little bit crit. Crit is gonna turn into luck, and I'm gonna turn luck into damage, so that's good. Goblet is not that bad. It will heal me. So let's actually buy the goblet. Yeah, this is the rare occasion that I prefer to buy that item. That's a shit item, by the way. In general, it's a shit item. Okay. Another boss wave. I need to be careful because their damage is scaling high. Let me see how much damage are you doing to me right now. Okay, that's 10% of my damage HP. Yeah, so let me get to full health before going back into that shenanigan again. Okay, gotta dodge a little bit of those bosses. And need to be more careful. Yeah, do not go below 50% HP at this point of the game. Or try to be at least not below it. If you could. But wow, are they gonna let me do it? Okay, one more. Okay, that guy's gonna go down now. It's your turn. Sir, can you die, please? Okay, good. Okay, it's still manageable. It's still, they're doing manageable damage to me, but if I don't find my blood donation soon, I am gonna get fucked up very soon. Yeah. These guys are gonna show no mercy. No mercy soon. Okay, more luck is good. Luck is good. HP good. Well, I don't want it. I want low level items actually. Armor and damage. Range damage is okay. We need it. Dodge, no. Melee damage, no. Give me some. Okay, 21% damage. That's something to count on. Pearl, that gives me a little bit of damage, and this will give me a little bit of damage too. Come on, we need the lucky fucking coin right now. Come on, dude. Medal is not bad, it's cursed. I'm gonna use the scarce sausages now and buy them because it does 240 damage. That's almost a 720-ish damage every time I get something to burn. I'm not gonna buy a lure, I'm gonna get them from randoms. Okay, I can buy that. And small fish is not that beneficial for him. Yeah. But well, let's take it. It's gonna allow me to do more like instant big damage to bosses. Oh, fantastic. Another explosion size. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Fantastic. Fantastic. Huh. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. Man, like if we don't find any of those that items that I mentioned in the next 3-4 waves, I am not surviving wave 40 with this. This is not going to survive wave 40. Yeah, the mobs are doing 51 damage to me, so that's a lot of damage. How much is the bullets doing? How much is a bullet? 46 damage on that. How much is a spell doing to me right now? Okay, you don't spawn, please. Okay, 56 there. Yeah, 46 in general is the bullet damage. Okay, hit me with a spell, please. I did not see how much it cost me. Oh, wow. I need to keep moving because I need to kill these guys with my normal explosions for money. Okay, not bad. We are good against mobs. Okay, fantastic. We finally find one robot arm. That's gonna give me a 9 damage every wave. Well, 9 damage is not that good, but not that bad either. Okay, more luck. We don't need any of these. Come on. Luck is good. Luck gives me damage percentage and damage too. I am going to actually like double cast this. I'm gonna buy the mirror and take 2 plastic explosives for bigger explosions. Okay, anvil is not that bad. That's gonna give me a lot of armor, but I need it cursed But do I have time to get a cursed? Yeah, I don't have time to get a cursed. I'm gonna skip it. It's not economically beneficial. A little bit more extra HP is not that bad. Come on. Well, damn it. Tentacle, we have to take it because I need to heal faster now. I'm gonna skip the bag. Yeah, and you do not want to take this item on this guy because HP regeneration is one of the main healers for you. The moment you take this, you just screw yourself over. So do not buy Itzy's couch on him. I usually buy it to remove it from the shop, but the moment I buy it on this character, I'm just gonna straight out lose 72 HP regeneration. Alright, boss wave. Let me drink some water. We're gonna need it. Okay, okay, doc. Let's stay a little bit focused here. How much damage are you doing to me? 79. That is fucking huge. I do not want to get hit by you. I'm gonna have to like roll around them while dodging and get hit by the mobs, so I do damage to the bosses themselves. But fucking A, it's gonna be rough on me. Okay, I'm gonna go back to full HP before I go in. Okay, let's go in. That's a little bit of damage. Okay, I can kill both of them here. Come on. This fucker needs to die. Yeah, okay, both of them died at the same time. Good. Yeah, we are not surviving wave 40 like this. Yeah, wave 40 is gonna be a nightmare to deal with. Yeah. Well, this is now. Oh, by the way, like, look at my explosion size. Let me actually increase the opacity. Yeah, like, look at my explosion size. This is why I double mirrored. Ah, well, fuck. Next wave. Next wave I'm gonna show you. Landmines are not that bad. I'm gonna use them for slowing the mobs. This is for free, so I'm gonna take it to remove it from the shop. Baby, nice. HP is not that bad. I take it every day. Elemental damage for less dodge, sure. Elemental damage for less damage, sure. Okay, another pearl. Now I need this because this is gonna help me produce more fruits, and fruits are gonna be one of the main sources of healing for us. So improved tools is not a bad item right now. Okay, finally, fucking finally, we found one blood donation. Okay, fantastic. We finally have one. We finally have one. Less HP, more damage. I am doing 5,000. That is 10,186 damage. It's still not enough. Not enough fucking damage. Yeah, I need my lucky coin. I need my lucky coin. Yeah, we are taking 40 damage from cursed small mobs. That is 8 hits and I'm dead. 8 hits from small mobs and I'm dead. 87 projectile damage. Well, fuck me on that department too. Fuck me in general. Not in physical form. But fuck, this is gonna get rough. I'm gonna be coughing up blood soon every time I get hit by any of these. Oh, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get fucking ugly soon. Oh, wow. Well, I'm kinda satisfied with the run because Bull is not supposed to do endless, okay? You're not supposed to be doing high-end, high-tier endless runs with fucking Bull. Like, this is not what you do. Like, getting hit is the opposite of what you need to be doing in this game in general. So, I think he's doing a good job. Sad to admit, I'm gonna take it to remove it from the shop. More damage, more damage. Okay, Ice Cube is not that bad. I'm gonna take armor here, why not? Spreading, I'm gonna take one of these. Okay, blood donation. Now, I will do 1 explosion every second. HP regeneration is not that bad. I'm gonna buy this for slowing down the mobs and doing a little bit of, let's say, scratch damage. More damage, more damage. Treasure, sure. Okay, more enemies, more enemies. We don't need that right now. Bandana cursed. I am actually gonna buy this because it's gonna allow my projectiles to do much more damage. Yeah, we're gonna need more projectile pierce so I can do damage with the babies. Okay, see, now that's what I was talking about. See my explosion size? Now that is doubled whenever I am eating. So look here, see, like 2. Oh fuck, 72 damage. Jesus Christ, they're gonna destroy me. Yeah, so right now I need to actually like dodge and kill them. So that explosion size is not that important until wave 20. But after wave 20, if you wanna do good endless runs on this character, explosion size is the topmost priority stat for this guy. No matter if you're doing 1,000,000 damage or just 100 damage, without explosion size, you're not surviving endless with this guy. Yeah, because you need to dodge and get kills at the same time, so preferably like being able to kill half of the screen with every explosion you do every second is going to be the peak gaming experience you want to like get for this guy. Attack speed gives more fruit, so I'm actually gonna take a medical turret. Let's take a couple. Why not? Okay, pearl for more damage. Not bad. So I'm gonna take the range damage here. Luck gives me damage percentage, but I wanna get more damage on my babies. Okay, and that's the last bandana I'm buying, by the way. We don't need those. Melee damage and HP not preferably. XP not really. Knockback. Range damage, I'm gonna take this range damage. XP, melee damage, knockback not really. Okay, nice. Good item. Good item. Good item. Okay, another scarce sausage. And this is, by the way, like this is how you deal with the bosses at these waves. So pay a little bit of attention here to like if you're watching on the second screen, like you need to actually dodge and damage the bosses at the same time. So like this is how I'm supposed to play now. Oh fuck! Well, that demonstration went down in flames, ladies and gentlemen. Oh fucking A. Fucking A. Oh, not a single dodge on those. Not a single dodge on those. Oh. So, what I needed to do there, let me actually look at the replay, tell you exactly what I did wrong there. Yeah, that was projectile damage, spell damage, dead. I did not get hit by the bosses or mobs. I got double tapped by 2 spells and then I got hit by projectile coming out. Fuck. And I literally, like, see, this is why I hate this fucking game. I was about to show you how you need to deal with these bosses and I fucked up and got hit by 3 spells immediately the moment they came out and it just ended the fucking run. Ah, well, pay attention to how I die. Pay attention, this is how you die in this game. That's basically how it went. Story of my life here, look at this. Fuck. But it was really solid bull in this one. Yeah, it was a good run, I liked it. I liked it really much.